Hello BookTube, Sharon here, or the Book Witch. So today I'm just going to be doing a review of Children of Virtue and Vengeance. It is the sequel to Children of Blood and Bone. I just read this the other day, and I need to share my thoughts about it. So when I read the first book, my favorite character was Anon. I really, and not that I enjoyed his struggle, but I enjoyed reading about his struggle. He had so much inside him that was at war, just even like emotionally and mentally. He had come a long way, and I thought that was really, really well done. However, in the second book, I did not enjoy his character arc at all. I thought that it was just completely unnecessary. He could have been such a great ally and such a great connector. He could have been so powerful. And he continued to make the same mistakes, the same wrong decisions throughout the whole second book. He kind of half-assed everything, and he had no control over his kingdom whatsoever. No control over his army, over his kingdom, over his mother. You're the king. Do something. In the book, he finds out that his mother was the one that started pretty much the war against Magi and, the rest of the monarchy. She's the one that admitted to sending burners to kill the royal family. And his reaction, he acts so stupid. Like, he acts so surprised that his mother could commit such heinous crimes and that she could do something so horrible. Like, what the fuck has she been doing this whole time? The second book literally started her killing off a bunch of fucking people. His whole storyline pisses me off because I really loved him in the first one. And he was just wasted. His potential was just wasted, and his character development just completely shot. Like, what was the point of the first book? Come on, really. He should have stayed dead. Okay, so we're gonna go to my least favorite character. His name is Rowan. I cannot stand him. Oh God. I hated this guy because I feel that he had no other purpose in this book than to be some sort of romantic relief for Zeely. Page 17. I think it's been like a month since the events of the first book happened, and she says, where is it? Oh, she says, despite Rowan's advances, I trust myself less than I trust him. Bitch, what are you gonna do with him? She's clearly rebounding, for one, and I think that's ridiculous because I feel that in the first one, she kind of had no intention of ever dating anyone. Sorry, hold on. So, I was just reading this, and it says on page 16, the pit of guilt in my stomach hardens, squashing my fantasy, but the same pit turns to a flutter when Rowan slides a hand around my waist. Again, why? Why is she just having this random connection with a random man when it literally took the entire first book for Anon and Zeely to fall for each other? Zeely and Anon spent this whole book, for one, hating each other, fighting to kill each other, and then, I think it was more of Anon getting to know Zeely than Zeely getting to know Anon, but they had this connection and this chemistry, and it was slowly built up. But just suddenly on page 17 in this new book, she's already trying to get with this new guy. Or she's not actually, but, she doesn't trust herself. Like, what the fuck kind of bullshit is that? The Zeely in the first book would not fall for that bullshit, so I don't know what's going on, but it really pisses me off. He literally, right before he almost died, they had a scene where they were, about to make out, and Zeely rejects him. She pushes him away and says, I don't want you. And yes, that could have been PTSD because she was having flashbacks, but she also rejected him. And I feel that inside she really doesn't care about him. It's just lust, not love. It's just a rebound. And he tells her later on, probably a chapter or two later, I think it's a few more, he tells her that he loves her and that she's his home. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So yeah, that's why I don't like Rowan. Okay, so let's talk about Amari. She deserved so much better. Everyone was against her, and I get it. It's hard to trust someone, especially, the daughter of the king. But Zeely was against her this whole book, the entire time. I don't think one time she was 100% backing her up. And not for nothing, I felt like throughout the first book, she earned Zealey's respect and friendship. And I don't understand how they could have gone through all of that and Zealey would turn her back on her so easily. For nothing, but I felt like she earned that in the first book. She earned Zealey's trust and her friendship, and Zealey was just acting like a little bitch in this one. She was just an asshole. She was an asshole to her the entire time. And that was just not fair to her. I felt like this could have gone so many different ways, and it just didn't. And then Zane didn't show up at all. Zane was barely even there. So Amari's storyline at the end of the book, what the fuck? Like, she just went full Daenerys Targaryen on that town, and I'm really mad about that because, one, that was not Amari. She fought to not become her father the whole time, like the whole first book. Again, this character development that happened in the first book were just completely crushed in this book, because the first book she spent so much time proving to herself and to everyone else that she was not her father. Then after they put that, like, I'm assuming was supposed to be like a shocking moment. When I read it, I was just angry about it and I was annoyed, and I was like, okay, well, you know, this book isn't getting any better, so I'm not surprised. So when I read that a chapter or two later, they were able to just bring everybody back from the dead, what was the point of that even happening? Because it's not like they even fought really hard to get them back. Everyone who just died, who just had this shocking death that's going to affect Amari and her storyline, oh, they're all suddenly alive, so don't worry about it. It could have gone so many ways that it did not. Okay, so the ending of this book. Okay, so Anon finally does the right thing. He concedes. He tells them that, or he leaves a note for Zealey saying, oh, how much I love you and what I should have done and blah, blah, blah. Okay, at this point, I'm over it because he spent too much time going back and forth in the second book that I don't even give a shit. I don't want Zealey to be with anyone at this point. Not with Rowan, not with freaking Amari, because Amari deserves better, and not with Anon, because Anon pissed me off now, and now he's on my shit list. And after all the shit he done, I'd be disappointed in her if she ever got back with him. Okay, so spoiler alert. Really, if you do not want to know the very, very ending of this book, do not listen to what I'm about to say. Apparently, it's implied that she, you know, some gas goes off out of nowhere. We don't know whose gas it is. And then she suddenly wakes up on a ship in chains and things smell real bad. So it's pretty much like implying a slave ship. I've seen a lot of people respond about that, saying that that's what they think. And what the fuck is that? Just in all the ways I saw this story going, I didn't see that. And it's not like a happy shock. It's not like, oh, that just blew my mind. It was, seriously, come on. That just came out of nowhere. You know, we had these two dynamics between, you know, the Magi and the Titans and the monarchy, and then now we've got like this third party coming in here. And then like they somehow, it's like, were they just watching the battle? Were they just watching this entire fight and then just decided to go in like at the last minute and like, you know what? Well, both their defenses are down. We're just gonna gas them and chain them up and throw them in a ship. Like, I don't know. Where the fuck do these people come from? Like, because even I feel like when shocking things happen, or if a new thing is going to be introduced, there should be some build up to it. And there was not. Maybe it'll be someone we know. I don't know. But like, even a name, like, oh, hey, like this person in another kingdom is doing this to other people. And then suddenly at the end, like, that happens. You're like, oh, wait, shit. It just gives me a fucking headache. Okay, I think that's enough bitching for today. So, tell me what you guys think. If you liked this book, let me know. If you didn't like this book, definitely let me know so we can talk about it. And if you want another video, you know, like, subscribe, you know, that'd be fun. I'm probably going to put some more rant videos up because it's actually kind of fun and I have a lot of feelings about books. If you guys have any books you want me to read and be mad about, just let me know. Yeah. Anyways, everyone have a good night. Thank you.